All right, Twitch, internet. Welcome to the Monster Train Daily Show. My name is Nate. You can also call me Nathan, but please never call me Nathaniel. And today's lineup, we have, of course, some of the standard staples of the Monster Train Daily Show. We have the Daily Challenge, and we have the Monster Train League. Today we have the final qualifier game. So the way the league is set up, if you're not aware, is now with all the changes, you have 5 qualifier games, and the top players coming out of the qualifier then play in the final game for the week. Right now I am sitting in second place, but we're waiting to see how Sinus does. I have not yet seen. I don't think he's played game 4. If he has, he hasn't posted his score yet. But yeah, so then after this final qualifier game, the top 2 out of the 3 of us will play in the final game to see who wins the entire league this week. After that, we have another showcased build. So yesterday we did the Melting Remnant. What did I call it? The Melting Remnant. What I can think of what his name is right now. It's the. I need to look up the logbook. Can't remember the dang unit's name. But you get the Burnout Rector Flicker, and then you get the. Where is he? Enforcer. Ah, that's right. The Burn Bright Reinforcement build. That's what it is. So the Burn Bright Reinforcement build, which is you get Burnout Extenders, you get Paraffin Enforcer as you're scaling, and then you find some way of getting AoE. So it was a really fun build. It definitely went a different direction than I was expecting, but at least as a staple, just to show off some of the basics of how to put together a good Melting Remnant build that can take you all the way to Covenant 25. We're going to be doing the same today with Umbra, showing off the Emberdrain package. So I know a lot of players, especially as they're getting into the game that are relatively new, don't really catch very early how you make Emberdrain work. So I thought it'd be a good time to show off this kind of like Emberdrain based package. Showing off the Emberdrain related cards and how they work and how they can take you to Covenant 25 with Umbra. And then we'll finish off, depending on the time, with hopefully at least one standard random Covenant 25, try to increase our overall win streak. So there we go. There's the plan for the day. Let's start, switch over to the standard setup and get into the daily challenge. So what do we have here? We have Umbra, Melting Remnant. Interesting, looking at the scores, we don't see some of, well, at least we don't see our good comrade here. But let's see what the enhancers are. So we have Zoom and Enhance. All cards get 1 additional upgrade slot. Okay. Wand of Cure Light Wounds. So after every turn of combat, all units get healed by 5. And shields up, enemies enter with damage shield. So what are some immediate thoughts? Well, damage shield definitely makes it a little bit challenging to kill off units, for sure. So there might be the need to have some type of spell damage, however weak it is, just to hit all the units. But let's see what we end up getting as potential cards throughout the run. And with Zoom Enhance, it means that units and spells, being able to get extra cards or extra upgrade slots, means that coins become very valuable. And we might want to, instead of getting a lot of cards, get a more thin deck that is significantly improved with additional upgrade slots. Might also mean that we need to focus on duplicating already really upgraded cards. And then Wand of Cure Light Wounds. basically means on the opponent side we need to be bursting things out, but also means on our side, as long as we survive, our units will have some sort of sustain. It's not a lot. 5 healing early, it's okay, but later on it's not going to be very helpful at all. Relentless isn't going to change that much. It just means that we have to do 1 more damage to bosses during Relentless phase, but that's not really such a big deal. The bigger problem is on the standard enemy units, making sure we're killing them off. All right, well, let's see how it goes. Let's jump into the game and see what we get. Okay, packed morsels, entombed explosives, pretty good. If you can get endless on these entombed explosives, that sure helps a lot with taking out these damage shields early. Crucible extension also helps to be able to get them on the floors with more units. It is quite expensive, but we can lower that cost to 0, which will help out tremendously with getting it playable. So yeah, interesting options to start with. Okay. Sketches of Salvation reduces some effectiveness when you have tomb units and dregs and train stewards. So I almost think Mine Jacks is probably better. The other nice thing about Mine Jacks is it would mean that we could start off right from the beginning without having to upgrade capacity in case we get the monstrous penumbra. I think Sketches is too hard without having to get rid of so many cards compared to Mine Jacks, which is just going to be good for a lot of different build setups here. And we might not even get, even without Monstrous. Well, we do have Monstrous. We also have Gorge Penumbra. With Tomb units, Gorge Penumbra becomes a little bit less useful. I think I'm going to go with Monstrous. The idea that we have a powerful middle floor with Monstrous Penumbra, probably supported by Tomb units. And then we have a Gorge floor or some type of Melting Remnant unit floor, which is able to do a lot more of the AoE damage. But let's see how it goes. You have 6 damage to start with. You can, Train Steward can survive your hit. Let's see what Shade Splitter we get. Rubble Morsel. So I think we play it. You don't get any more damage shield, so we don't need to block now. Let's put Penumbra in the middle. See what we get from the packed morsels. 1, 2, 3, and we're not quite killing him, which is a little bit unfortunate. Oh, there was a way to. Hold on. I'm going to redo that because I missed the way to set that up so we could actually get the collector there. And I'd like to get the collector because it'll definitely help out later with upgrades. So we play it the same way. No real changes. Yeah, and I still think this is better. We want the Ember for next turn. So I play this by doing Entombed Explosive, Packed Morsels. After Entombed Explosive, we need the Excavator. Then we put one of these behind, and now we're killing everything. The reason why this works is because the Trample, so he kills the first unit, he breaks the damage shield, he kills him, and then the carryover breaks the damage shield on the Collector, and then he's killing the Collector. What about on this floor? So we get here. We're still not in danger of having him die right away. I think we just put these guys up here. Pack morsels. And I think just stacking you up for now is going to be better for us. What do we have here? Another morsel. I even think putting a... yeah, putting the train steward up front here is fine. And we'll keep the dregs for now. Okay, so how are we doing? We can do train steward. Then we can increase the space and put 2 dregs. Alternatively, we can get a shade splitter out. I think getting the 2 dregs is going to do a lot more damage. That's another 36 damage to the boss, which seems pretty good. And you're dead, sir. You can even block a hit here. Cool. So pretty easy first fight. Probably could have been a first floor in there, but I think we would have lost the collector in exchange, and I'd rather have the collector. Speaking of Emberdrain package, there's some of it now. But direct damage, Mind Collapse direct damage, I think is going to be really helpful for us. Is it Mind Collapse or Runtime Reversal? I think it's Mind Collapse. It definitely has more versatility, and we just need a way to be able to break damage shields. Dripfall? Dripfall allows us to have units on the bottom floor and then dripfall either the boss to stun him or dripfall our monstrous penumbra down to get first floor kills. Both of which are really appealing for me. What are we going to go to for banners here? So we have extra damage shield. That's going to be tricky for basically we're never going to kill a bomb. I think we're going to go Umbra side here for unit upgrades. Extra armor on Fel, and then we have Seraph the Diligent. So I think having incredibly strong units is going to be key for us. The question is, do we greed for the Wickless Tycoon in order to get coins, or do we get the Morsel Master in preparation for a really good Gorge floor? That's a tough choice. I still think it's probably the Morsel Master, and then we go with a Gorge floor. The other nice thing is we can actually put Penumbra on the bottom as the frontliner, but what you really want is, hopefully right now, is one of the Crucible, Warden, or Collector. Shadow Eater is also good. So we use Shadow Eater as a tank and do AoE damage. We cannot put Large Stone on him though. Or else, well, we can if we get an early Crucible extension. That's kind of risky. But it is really good. Maybe we put it on the second floor for now. Get more damage onto the Morsel Master, maybe? We put it on the second floor. Entombed Explosion, having a little bit more damage protection is also not bad. And making sure that it dies, I don't know. Let's wait. We don't need to spend the gold right now. Okay, extra armor. Again, definitely going to be tricky. So yeah, we play Shadow Eater on the middle floor. And we put Penumbra on the top floor. Although we could do this right now and get good AoE damage onto both of them and break their damage shields. Maybe we just put one Shade Splitter at a time for now until we get until we get a floor extender. Which, there it is. However, if we want to be able to kill this, these units, we're gonna have to play it a little differently. Let's see. So we do Morsel Master. We just need... You're gonna kill him, you're gonna kill him. We just need one damaging morsel. We got one. Actually I think we want a damaged morsel here. And we put the entombed explosive up front there. Now everything's dying already. And let's just give him more health, I think. We toss a train steward up here and give it damage. Okay. Alright, now we want to actually drip fall the penumbra down. Put this in there. And it should be a pretty easy first floor kill there. With a tank with 91 health, there's pretty much no way that he's going to be able to kill them. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. So good, if we get a first floor kill in the second battle. Space Prism is a free floor expansion. Mind Collapse is another direct damage. I think Space Prism is going to be better until we can upgrade, and I don't think we put any of these out. What is our unit? Another Morsel Maker? Oh, a Morsel Maker. Sorry, I thought it was a Morsel Maker is better because we can actually put it on the first floor and it's creating morsels for Shadow Eater. And then we can bring down the Penumbra who's in the back. Yeah, that seems okay. The biggest problem is going to be if we draw them both in the same turn. We can't play them due to Ember, but I think there are ways around that as well. And we continue with unit upgrades. Multi-strike. Multi-strike on Shadow Eater is actually okay because he's very likely going to get a lot of extra damage. And it's going to break through more damage shields, which is quite important. And give him slightly more health. So he's just going to be a huge tank for us. We can add more damage to Morsel Maker. And I don't think we're taking any more units. Yeah, I think we just take the coins for now. Let's see what we get from the Concealed Caverns. Yeah, we'll get 150 coins. We can go for more upgrades now. Let's see what we have on the next floor. But I think in terms of units, we're about at the point where we're fully upgraded. Putting another large stone onto a Morsel Master doesn't seem particularly great. Doesn't matter having a 35 damage unit behind the Penumbra. I mean, I guess it might become relevant. We have the space for it. We might as well do it. And then increase your health and just generic health and damage. Okay, so I think now we're set. We're not going to put any more upgrades onto units. We have the unit set we need. We have good AoE and multiple floors. We have ways to get rid of damage shields. We can always play Penumbra on the middle floor, so we don't need to upgrade capacity. Yeah, that was the concern, is that you get both of them on the same. It is what it is. Alright, let's put you in the top. This is going to get rid of a lot of their HP and damage. Now we can play the Morsel Master. How far are we getting here? Pretty far. If we break his damage, so we need to at least have one to break his damage shield. I'm actually okay blocking some of the damage. We're healing 5, that's why. So this would put it down to 6 damage in total, which seems okay. You're going to get a morsel maker, so I think here we just want to expand, and then this kills the back unit. Now we just need to get that morsel maker relatively soon, but in the meantime we can use shade splitters to do AoE damage. Let's see what other shade splitters we get. Okay. A lot of rebel morsels, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Do we want to block with them? I don't think so. I think having a lot of Ember will be useful. So that's going to get rid of all their damage shield, making it very easy to kill everything on the middle floor. We have packed morsels. Now the question is, do we drop down Penumbra yet? We can kill everything if we drop him down, but I'd rather drop him down once we have the you know what we can do is drop one of these down, put you out here. Train Steward, let's put you behind. We can actually put this up front and just do 40 or 50 damage to Daedalus, which is not bad. I don't know if we're going to be able to bring Penumbra down, but we might be able to kill Daedalus just with our Shadow Eater here. Alright, pack morsels. Let's give you extra damage and more damage as we can. Give you lifesteal, give you extra damage. Picking off your damage shield will kill you. You can put another Shade Splitter up top and then break his damage shield. I think we're on Relentless now. Morsel Maker. We're already killing him, so we're just fine. Let's do this. Put out 2 morsels, just even lowering the amount of damage we're taking. Great. Still worked out really well. I don't know how we could have gotten an early kill there. Certainly would help if we could get one more extra Ember. Furnace Tap. So if we get Furnace Tap, it means we have to start prioritizing reducing the cost of our spells. But that shouldn't be too big of an issue. We have plenty of upgrade slots left, and getting a multi-strike onto Penumbra is going to be really strong for us. I don't think we take any of these. And we need 1 Ember, so that in the chance that we randomly draw the... if we randomly draw both the Shadow Eater and the Morsel Maker, we can still play them on the first floor. I thought we just clicked on that side. Oh, scared me to death. Alright, does anyone want to duplicate immediately? Removal would be really good. I'd actually remove the Crucible extension and replace it with a Space Prism. Alternatively, we can get coins, some Pyre Health, and an artifact, which would then help with upgrading our spells next turn. That might be better. Because we don't want the Umbra unit, it's just going to be coins for us. Getting an extra unit upgrade slot's a little excessive. I think damage shield is better. Yeah, we're going to keep going monstrous. And then what we want is double stack and permafrost on the Furnace Tap. If we get a second Furnace Tap, we would just reduce its cost to 0. We could also reduce its cost to 0 and then give it double stack. That could be a thing. Then we can duplicate it. At the start of battle, enemy units appear on each floor. That's absolutely fine. This might mean that we put Monstrous Penumbra on the top floor to start to prevent damage, and then bring him down later on. Although he doesn't kill anything on the top floor yet. So maybe that's not such a good idea. We cannot afford to play Furnace Tap yet. This is going to kill one of them. if we do this, it kills 2 of them. Yeah, I think we're just going to end up taking damage on this in this setup. I don't think there's much we can do about that. We can block both hits down here and just have like a really powerful drag, but actually we don't want that. I want this guy to die now. Gosh dang it. Because now we're going to get Shadow Eater and we can't fit everything. Unless we just, okay, we hope that by some miracle we are able to get space increasing. Oh, we got it actually. Okay, that works. So we get you in front. Well, you can take the hits since you're already there. Get you behind, and then we'll start gaining there. We are killing both of these units, which is really good. Unfortunately, we can't. We needed 1 ember, and then we could have killed that as well, but it's fine. Oh, actually, no, we couldn't. We needed 1 ember to kill this one, and then it would have killed the collector, but it's fine. Okay. And then if we ever bring down the Morsel Master, that just makes his Gorges way better, which is not a bad thing. Just get these out of the deck for now. You guys can even... Okay, getting some embers. Fine. This should kill everything here, and it does. I almost wonder if we can play this out differently than we did. Let me think. Let me think about this. I'm going to go back. I think there's a better way to play this out. From the very beginning, so that we can get the collector. It's quite important for us to continue to stack extra coins as much as we can. So I think actually putting the Morsel Master on this floor was a mistake. Or actually maybe putting it up front is just better. Think about this. This is getting weird, but the thought is I can put Shadow Eater in the middle floor. You can get... You guys are doing damage. I can put 2 of you here. Getting 2 of them, and 2 of them. This breaks the damage shield and kills him. And we can't do anything there. And then we just toss these guys out. Just to die. Then we can put Shadow Eater on the 2nd floor. Which actually does not kill you. Why was I thinking that this was going to be better? I think I'm just crazy. Yeah, I think I'm just crazy. Okay, let's let's go back. Oops, wrong run. Although if I put Penumbra on the bottom floor, I can fit Morsel Master, Morsel Maker, and Shadow Eater on the middle floor. Yeah, that could work. But the thing is, all we're doing is, in that case, we're just taking out the Harnesser here. We're using Penumbra to take out one damage shield, which isn't really that particularly great. Take it out. You could kill it with one hit. The other guy was going to do 15-15. Yeah, we're not going to make much progress there. So, what's the right setup? Doing that same thing with Morsel Master down here and then putting Penumbra in the middle. We should be able to break the damage shield of the second one, and then Penumbra's carryover will hit, and we only need one unit behind it. We can do Penumbra Drag. Then we put Shadow Eater on the bottom, put Morsel Maker in the middle. So we do Penumbra Drag. Kills this one unit. Which honestly actually increases the damage, but it's whatever. We put Morsel Maker. Pack morsels. We can get two of you. That's hurting you. We get another Magma Morsel here. If we give it Furnace Tap, then another one dies and the damage is equalized. And it's gonna die, so we're not gonna get the Emberdrain. And I don't think we need the multi-strike now to kill the boss. Okay, so then putting the Morsel Maker up front gets us the kill on the Collector. We increase the space, add in the Shadow Eater. And we are killing everything, although we're not taking much advantage of the Shadow Eater. And we can't play any morsels anywhere. Let's just dump you guys up top for now. So you're gonna kill him. This isn't really particularly great. As long as we're on brief respite now, we're not. This could be a problem. You're gonna break his damage shield. You're gonna hit him for. Yeah, this is not looking so good. The only thing that can help us at this point is if we get a drip fall. We did get a drip fall. How are you not dying? 1, 2. Are you not dying here? I'm very confused. Oh, you have 2 damage shield. That was a mistake. We needed to put the other one in front. And then we had a drip fall to you. Added more capacity. And we're probably killing the boss here. Okay, okay. I figured out the puzzle. Just needed to put the entombed explosives a little bit differently. And then we were fine. Okay. So Penumbra, you down there, pack morsels, get this, and get a lifesteal in front. And then it just depends on if we want to kill, save some more damage, or if we keep the furnace out. Let's just save some more damage. Yes, hi Chris, I did get a haircut. And by get a haircut, I actually gave myself a haircut. We put you down here. The train steward does the same thing as... And then where do we put Shadow Eater? Up top, I guess? Would lower the damage a bit. No, we need to fit the train steward in. There's nothing we can kill with it. One ember though kills this. We could put the train steward on the bottom with these guys. It's gonna get fairly stacked after the first turn. This is really weird. Put you here. Put you there. And hit you for one. Now everything's dying. It's gonna take a lot of damage there. Now we just need anything that can do damage. And I think you are losing your damage shield. Is that right? Not quite. So let's see what we get for shade splitters. Rubble morsels. Put you guys up here. One of you, a second one of you, and then put you up here just to get the rubble morsels. Killing you again. And let's see. You're gonna have no damage shield. This is gonna do 2 damage to you, 4 damage to you. I guess is slightly better. You don't it doesn't do anything because you heal it. Then 2 shade splitters, and we'll see how this goes. What boss do we have? The Clipped Guardian. Yeah, you're not really doing much right now. Let's bring you down. What do we get in our next turn? Shadow Eater, Shade Splitters, Mind Collapse. Well, Mind Collapse will certainly help with oh, we could have put you up front because of the damage shield. I keep forgetting about that. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to be able to kill the boss with this setup. We are killing the boss. Wow, okay. And even to make it more likely, we could just do this. 4, 8, 52, 57. Not enough to kill you. So you're going to kill this one no matter what. Removing that damage shield does do 40 damage faster. I don't know. None of this really matters. But let's just do it anyway. Saved us some damage on one of our units. But he wasn't even getting through the first unit. And the back unit's the one that's doing all the damage. So that ended up working out really well. We got the collector. It was really bizarre. Cave-in is a way to bring everything down. Cannibalize. I don't think we really want to muddy the deck that much. Engulfed in Smoke could be a way to kill during Relentless, but I think we have plenty of health and damage. I don't think we need more spells like that. I think what we need is to improve our spells with cost reduction so we can play them out a lot easier. Get some Pyre health back. And I think it's double stack. -1. We have Mind Collapse doing some damage. Reroll here. Another -1. +10. And I think getting Holdover on the Mind Collapse. Being able to do 20 damage per turn. I don't know how often we're going to get the Ember from it, but at least we are occasionally going to, or we're going to be able to guaranteed break damage shields every turn. I don't think any of these are very good. The Calcified Embers could be good, but I don't think we can carry that many dead weights without having adverse effects. Okay, so we get Stealth Boss. Should be completely fine as long as we are able to get Shadow Eater on the bottom as a tank. He'll be able to tank all the hits, and then Penumbra can kill him once we get to Relentless phase. This is a little bit of a problem. Is it? I guess not necessarily. Is this really going to be weird? It's going to be really weird, but you do sweep. You do sweep, 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 sweep. Do we want Morsel Master up front or Morsel Maker up front? We want Penumbra in the back for sure. Or we want him in the middle. We want Penumbra in the middle. No. We want him in the back. So if we want him in the back, we can do Morsel Master, Morsel Maker, Penumbra, Dripfall. Okay. Let's get Shadow Eater, Space Prism, Pack Morsels. Good, okay, so we can actually get the Collector. We just needed one up there with him. Yeah, we can do, doesn't matter, this one. Both of these out. Certainly helps there, and then we can get one more up here on this drag. The drag is going to die unless we can... Oh, there we go, Mind Collapse. We can increase space again. Get a Shade Splitter. Put it out here. We can then Mind Collapse to get Ember. Does putting this Train Steward in there do anything for us? Is a good question. Let's just put him up top. With another drag. How are we doing on damage here? Pretty good. We can even play Furnace Tap now. We're very likely to get one Dripfall before the end, so let's get it on Penumbra. Pack Morsels. Get all of you out here. You guys are all dying, but let's put the Entombed Explosive up there just as a safety net. We can even increase some stats on it, not that that matters. And getting rid of your damage shield makes it much more likely that everything there dies. And even with the Emberdrain, we still have enough Ember to do nothing. We can get some Ember back. Do we want to put an Entombed Explosion up front? Definitely think we want to play... Yeah, I think that actually is pretty good. So we get the Entombed Explosive. That's going to block a lot of damage. And ideally we get Dripfall right now. Would be great. We did not, unfortunately, but we can break his damage shield, doing more damage, and then we'll kill him on the second floor. There's the drip fall. That doesn't really matter though, we can kill him on the first hit. Cool. So not the best. We could have probably gotten a first floor kill if we'd played that a little bit better, but ended up being okay for us. I don't think any of this is very important. I think we just skip. Resin removal is really good to get rid of their damage shield. And yeah, that's going to be really important. We might end up getting some garbage in our deck during the Seraph fight. And we definitely need more spell upgrades is the priority. Magic damage doesn't really make a lot of sense. We only have one damage spell. Getting -1 on units is okay. Remove consume. I don't think we want to do that necessarily. Getting resin removal to be free and drip fall to be free are important. We have nothing to add damage to. Let's reroll. Getting drip fall to be free and then holdover on it, or holdover on resin removal is probably better, just to continue to remove garbage. Getting rid of train stewards now is very helpful for our draw. I think that actually was a pretty, even though it seemed very minor, I think that's a very significant set of improvements. We do heal, so we cannot take Petrified Heart, but being able to give you even more health is not going to be a bad thing. That is a very, very, very large Shadow Eater we have. And someday, we're going to be able to play him and a Morsel Maker on the same floor at the same time, and it's going to be wondrous. And even before then, it's still going to be pretty good. Alright, so starting with resin removal is really strong. We can do Penumbra. We can even put Penumbra. No. Put Penumbra here. Give him the damage shield. Morsel Maker. Shade Splitter. And for now, we just increase the Ember. Resin removal. Shadow Eater. Morsel Maker. And we dump all three up here for now. I think you're killing everything. And you're still doing quite a lot of damage. You should be, between the two of you, able to kill this entire floor. Now it's not so certain. We can't increase the space, which means we can put, we don't want it, let's put you up here first. Then we put you down here to kill everything. That's good, good news. Remove all of your stuff and put you up top. Okay, this is looking really good. We're healing, we're doing AoE, we're removing damage shields. We can now start using Mind Collapse to do something in the future. Stack you up. Let's get another pack morsels out. I think just getting you more damage seems good. Give you more health, doesn't really matter. And what do we want to do with you? We can put you down to where you're dying. That seems pretty good. Now we just need that drip fall. We have resin removal. We have Mind Collapse to kill you. And I think even without Penumbra, although we could just bring you down, also seems okay. You need to stack Penumbra and get you up here. Resin removal is killing everything. Mind Collapse kills you, doing even more damage. We can put an Entombed Explosive up front. Give it some stats, because that's what they really need. And yeah, Fel's gonna get hit pretty hard here. You can remove their resin. Jeweler, 20 damage onto you does mean more damage onto Fel. I think we're gonna get a 3-turn bottom pretty easily on Fel here. Yeah. We could even bring this guy down, just to make it even. Actually, we can't, there's not enough space. We just stunned him for fun. We could have stunned Fel though. How do you get an early kill onto Seraph is a question I would like answered. Shroud Spike. Do we need Shroud Spike in order to kill? I don't think so. I mean, it's okay, but I don't think it's gonna make a huge difference with this run. Alright, so what am I thinking? I'm thinking we're probably gonna get a bottom floor kill on Seraph. I don't think I can get an early kill with this particular setup, although duplicating that Furnace Tap will certainly help make it more likely. That will be ×5 multi-strike on a massive Penumbra. The only issue is if we get it the first turn. If we don't get it the first turn, we're fine. I don't think we take either of these. I think actually if you click on it and then reject it, you get coins, but it's fine. Spikes, okay. Well, somehow Salink got an early kill because he has a score above 45k, which you can't do without being able to get an early kill. This is interesting. So I need to use Furnace Tap now, or else I will not be able to kill these units. You can survive the hit. Even better, you can survive the hit because we can put 2 morsels in front of you, or a drag. Definitely going to be a drag. I don't know if we need, I guess 1 morsel dying. Oh, both morsels die. 7, 7. Oh, spikes. It's like, what in the world's happening here? We need to do this now. And later we'll drip fall it down. Yeah, we'll get you in later. Somehow. Don't know yet how, but somehow we'll get you down. Let's put you guys in front. You guys in... I think damage shield is actually probably better. Let's give you even more multi-strike and put you up here. Then we just need to find a way to get Penumbra down. Luckily drip fall is free, so that should be fairly straightforward to do, but let's see. Pack morsels. These are both going to have damage shields. Let's get another 2 damage shields on you again with extra health. All you're going to be doing is breaking his... So let's do that. Then we're actually killing this guy. They're all fine. Let's get you up here. It's probably when we're going to get drip fall, which is not ideal. Yeah, this is not the right time to get drip fall, but we'll get another chance at it. Let's increase space down here because we need to be able to put Shadow Eater in there. Yeah, I think Sketches was a bad move here. I think it's bad in general. Anytime you're doing the Melting Remnant, I would not at all go for, hey, I can actually get Ember here. I would not at all go for sketches. Now this reduces the damage, I think, even more. We could bring you down to reduce damage on Penumbra. Which actually seems pretty good. Alternatively, we can bring the Morsel Maker down now to give us an insane amount of morsels on that floor, but Morsel Maker, I don't know. I think we bring you down. Let's see what we get in terms of... Okay. And then we just let you do chump block. And we need Shadow Eater. There's the Shadow Eater. And we will hopefully... So there's resin removal. Break you. You're all dying. That's good news. Get the Shadow Eater down there. That's going to be a lot of damage even by itself. And then we're just hoping that we can get Strip Fall rolling. We did not. Resin removal. Pick off the backliner. Still not enough. Huh. I mean, we can increase the space, but it doesn't do anything for us. I mean, it's fine. We kill him in the first hit. Let's just play it. We can get a first floor kill, but you see, Penumbra's going to kill him in the first hit, but it's a little bit unfortunate we weren't able to do more there. Void Binding, I don't think it's going to be as useful for us. And yeah, that's a very late Bounty Stalker. So what do we need? We could duplicate the Furnace Tap a third time. We don't really have any unit upgrades we want. I'd probably get rid of the Crucible extension at this point. Maybe also the Shade Splitters. Let's see what trinkets we have available for us. Gain 5 Ember when a tomb unit dies. That's interesting. But everything else, let's toss. So definitely gonna get rid of the Train Steward, and I think it is the where is it? Crucible extension. It's too expensive. We can duplicate the Furnace Tap again, and we can remove as well the Shade Splitters. But I think it's okay. I think we're with a pretty good setup right now. Basically, we just need the 2 units to somehow die, and that's a little bit tricky. But if they die, and we only have 1 Furnace Tap, we'd get enough Ember to play a card the next turn. So we can play everything. We get Penumbra out now. We put Morsel Maker up front because we want to do more damage. We're gonna get 9 and have 8 Emberdrain. We'll be able to play 1 Morsel Maker. No, we'll be able to play the 1 Self-Mutilation we're going to get in the deck. And I don't know how good that is. If we put Penumbra on the bottom, so we do the Space Prism, put Penumbra on the bottom and give him Furnace Tap, we kill everything, but then the Entombed Explosive doesn't die, and we don't have any... I think we have to hold off right now. I think we have to hold off for now. Let's put this here. good. So then we can do Shadow Eater, Self-Mutilation, play the Furnace Tap. What spells did we get rid of? Yeah, Space Prism, that was fine. We need to play this now. We have a Mind Collapse. We need to set up the Mind Collapse to be able to kill the Purifier. And we want the Lightwing to live so that we can Mind Collapse it next turn. So then we Shade Splitter. This does the AoE. If we use this now, you die. And then we can use it. The AoE will knock off your damage shield. We can play Mind Collapse on you next turn. So we just need to keep trying to... I don't know that we can guarantee it, but keep trying to make sure that the Purifiers are dying. That certainly does not help things. Although this gives us Ember, and then we just need to get... We need to get 2 morsels that do, dang it, damage. Oh no, we just need 1. We need 1 morsel that does damage. So we put you down here with no space to put other morsels because I'm an idiot. We actually just needed to put Morsel Master up top to be able to kill this. We could put 2 morsels that would have killed it. Hold on, let's try that again. Everything up to that point, we're going to play it exactly the same. We just need to do better with the that last turn. But we play everything else the same up to that point. Put Morsel Master up top. Get the 2 morsels on the bottom. Okay, so Penumbra. We can actually put Morsel Maker, yeah, behind. Get this out. We want the Ember, and we want to increase the space on the bottom. We wait for this Furnace Tap. Okay, now Shadow Eater, Furnace Tap. We can't use Mind Collapse yet. We need to use the Shade Splitter first. Now we use Mind Collapse to make sure you're dying and put you up top. Okay. So far so good. He's going to go up to the top, put a unit up there. We need to put the Morsel Maker up there with him. First we have to Mind Collapse you. Then we put the Morsel Master up here, which kills this Lightwing. Get rid of the Vengeful Shard. Packed morsels. We need 2 on the bottom floor in order to kill this backline Purifier. We can put 1 up here just for funsies, and we can't fit the drag anywhere. Okay, now you're gonna get beat pretty hard. Did we lose our Mind Collapse? We did. That's not ideal. How much damage can we get out of you right now? Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Okay, last time, it's that 1 turn. If I can do that 1 turn right, then we're fine. We can actually play the Mind Collapse. Just have to do that stuff in the right order. And then we can play the Mind Collapse, we can play the Resin Removal, and so on. Okay, so, same deal as before. You up front. Actually, I like the way we had it originally. You here, Space Prism, get rid of the Vengeful Shard. Okay, all that's fine and fine. Then, get rid of you, play the Furnace Tap, Shadow Eater, Shade Splitter, make sure you're dying, get you up top. Okay, everything's good there. Now, pack morsels because it consumes anyway. Mind Collapse to give us Ember. Morsel Master. Magma Morsel. Antumbra Assault. Drag. Antumbra Morsel. get rid of this. Okay, much better. Now, we have the Mind Collapse. We start with pack morsels. Who can we Mind Collapse? There's nobody to Mind Collapse. That's a problem. Oh wait, no, we can Resin Removal. Resin Removal, Mind Collapse. If we Drip Fall you, we do even more damage. Let's get 1, 2, 3. Could have played that a little bit better. I think we do this to add another 145 damage onto Seraph. Unfortunately, we can't play the Dreg right now, but it is what it is. Okay. Furnace Tap. Furnace Tap. Resin Removal. Let's make sure you are dying. I mean, he was going to die no matter what, but still. Let's put you up front just to do some extra damage to that unit. And then hopefully we can Drip Fall again. Okay, so we play the Dreg. But where? Okay, we're gonna get the Drip Fall, but we're gonna get something that we how do we Mind Collapse here? We only have a Shade Splitter left. We're gonna take a little bit of damage because of the timing of these spells. You're dying no matter what. Can we get you low enough? If we could get him low enough, then we could have a chance of Mind Collapsing him on the next floor, but it's just not going to happen. Middle floor. And if we Drip Fall you, we have nothing to Mind Collapse. Drip Fall. Not quite enough damage. We needed that. We needed the Furnace Tap 1 turn earlier, and then he'd be dead right now. But it is what it is. Let's make sure we can Mind Collapse you next turn. We will get the Drip Fall again, but I think we're already on Relentless. Yeah, we are. And you are not dying, surprisingly. But if we put in 2 Shade Splitters... Yeah, okay. Let's try this again. I think we can do this. We need to get that Furnace Tap 1 turn earlier, and then we're fine. Alternatively, I could just go with Penumbra on the bottom floor. And just start stacking him. Could be a way to do it too. It wouldn't kill everything, and he'd take a lot of damage. I just don't think we can play Furnace Tap the first turn. We need to find a way to get to that other Furnace Tap 1 turn earlier, and then we're fine. You, and we can't increase the space enough there. could start getting rid of shade splitters earlier. Maybe that's what we do. Get rid of the shade splitters to get us closer to getting furnace tap earlier. Didn't get in time. Why aren't we getting it? Even with all this removal. It's because the mine collapse is on holdover. Alright, well let's do this first. We could bring down Penumbra right now. Can we kill you if we bring Penumbra down right now? It's a very, very good question. $24, $30, $49. Could be tough. Problem is, if we bring Penumbra down now, oh, we could bring you down. Now we're getting all the morsels on that floor. One, two. We're gonna get drip fall next turn. We need to set up for a mine collapse kill. So it's shade splitter, mine collapse on you. Does the AoE. We'll get it next turn. I can't use resin removal on them. Use it here. That's a problem. Kind of. Next turn we're gonna get drip fall. I can. How do I have so much? Oh, resin removal removes the Emberdrain. I totally forgot about that. That's why I've had so much Ember. Makes sense. Let's get rid of the Shade Splitter. Resin removal. Mine collapse. And then he should be dead. But let's see. Nope, still not quite, but 1, 2, 3. We can drip fall, resin removal, and mind collapse you. And then we should draw the drip fall on our last turn, but we'll see. We did not. But we can put the entombed explosive up front, which absorbs a hit. And we can kill this one with a mind collapse. 1, 2, shade splitter, resin removal, mind collapse, entombed explosive, rubble morsel. Gosh dang it. I needed to bring him down, and I could have brought him down, I just didn't. And then we would have won on the bottom floor. It's fine. I'm done restarting it. We've already taken way too long doing this first fight, and I have a lot of other stuff I want to do. So, we'll end the fight, accept the not perfect play, and take our 43,000 point win. Puts us on like second or third page, I think. Maybe even... Yeah, I think we're on probably second page. But I think still top 25. And then we can check out what Sal-Link did to get the early kill on the boss. Oh wow, okay, top 15. Sal-Link, and we'll start with the first, and then we'll go to Sal-Link. He did a lot of Wickless Tycoons, Intent on Deaths. He got a 6-turn boss rush on he removed Consume, went Monstrous Penumbra. He did sketches. Interesting. He had Drip Fall. He had Trap Shoot. So he would have started with some combination of these 4. And he had Memories of the Melted. Interesting. The resin removal is how he could continue to play the furnace taps every turn. So he just stacked up furnace taps. Yeah, he stacked up furnace taps and then would use resin removal every turn to remove the Emberdrain. If I had thought about that, I would have not lowered the cost. But I don't... Did I have resin removal at that time? I don't think I did. So... I wonder if he got this at the... No, he got this at the beginning, because it's the first 2 things is the -1 cost and the consume removal. But yeah, that's how you do it. Then you can just play it every turn. Cave in as well. So cave in, bringing everything down onto the bottom floor. You start at the top, just go boom, 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 boom. No morsels, just total focus. And then with a Wickless Tycoon, as everything's dying, you're getting an insane amount of gold. So you can get all these upgrades. Cool. Seems good. Excuse me there. Just sneezed. All right, let's get into Monster Train League game number 2. Or game number 2, what are we talking about? We're at the final game. How did you do on this one, Narninian? Oh, nobody's done it yet. I'm going to be the first. So no watching, no peeking. Unless you want to run it in parallel. Alright. No, this is the showdown's tomorrow. So we'll make a new final seed tomorrow for the top 2. Either that or we do it Saturday night. So whatever one we're doing, we'll basically try to do it live in parallel. All right, come prepared, no fluff, upgraded drafts, standard stuff. We've been doing all these Monster Train or these Monster Train, all of these Monster Train League games. Now it's the Melting Remnant Stygian. And again, my goal is to not focus on upgrading or getting side stuff, just playing quickly. So let's see what we get. Try to burn through this and actually get a win here. Wicked Blaze, okay. Probably the Magic Power. And we'll do Harvest. Get right into it. Reform will take too long, which is why I'm doing the Harvest. And the Harvest can kill Seraph by himself. There we go. Put you there. Ice Storm kills everything here. Putting a drag up front. We just leave it at that. You there. 1, 2. One. You. And we're good. Cool. I'm just gonna burn through. Try to win with what we have. I know we have a Ice Tornado, so getting +10 on that will be very, very helpful. I think I will go spell upgrades. Let's see what remnant unit we get. Wickless Baron goes really well. It has large stone. And I think we're okay there. Let's get -1 on the Flash Freeze. Let's reroll. Hold over. Hold over on... Maybe the holdover on the drain? I don't know. We'll see. Drain is really good for boss fights. Just being able to have it for every boss fight, and then you can just keep stacking it on the flying bosses until you fight them. Although we do have Cleanse Seraph, which kind of hurts that a little bit. We're not getting any kills there. That's a little bit unfortunate. Let's get you here. Put that on you. Interesting. Let's put you up here. You behind. 1 hit there, and then Ice Storm. Helps out a lot there. That was actually really good. Gave us a lot of harvest stacks. Put you out there, and that's it. Could have gotten the drain. That's okay. We're good. Second fight down. And we're just going to burn through. I'm probably going to be missing stuff compared to the other guys who might take more time to actually look at what cards there are. But I'm just trying to... Let's get a relic. Get through. We have no X-cost cards, I think. So let's get the Silence. Isotophyte's probably fine on a second floor. I'm going to skip the Caverns. Get into the next fight. We'll actually be able to see in parallel how we do versus Narninian throughout the run. Damage shield. Okay. So get both of you in there. And put you here with him. I'm going to play the draft just to die. Okay, let's get you behind. And you up top with you behind. We can start stacking. Spell weakness is fine. Not really what we wanted here. We can hurt you though. I think that's probably worth it. Hit ya, get ya, now you're dying. That's great. Good news. Okay, let's pop you guys out. This will kill the front unit. Let's drain you, gratitude you. Now you're dying too. And this is all looking fantastic. We can drain. Let's put you, and then drain the Daedalus. How are we doing? We can drain him again. Now he's dead. Good. So we're slightly behind, but we're doing okay. We'll check this particular one. Ice and Pyre is really good with holdover. Paraffin Thug. And draw. So now what we want is to... what do we want? That's a good question. Let's remove and duplicate. Let's remove 2 train stewards. We're going to put the Paraffin Thug behind the other unit. What do we have on holdover? Another yeah, I think we do double trains. They are a little bit anti-synergistic because of the discard. But if we could double drain any unit, it's going to be really good for us. We're going to just play it out. All right, we got to catch up. We got to catch up fast. Might even have been good to get 1 more capacity, but it's fine. Let's put you and you up front. Certainly isn't going to hurt things. Did make a mistake though, because now we can't play the Wickless Baron on the same floor, unless we get really lucky here. If we do, that's fantastic. Appreciate that game. You up front. Hit ya. Okay, we made a huge mistake here. I'm going to redo this fight. Oh, there is a much better way to play that fight out than what we did. You just have to swap the Entombed Explosives, and then we don't have the Crushing Demise. So we put you up front, you behind, you're both dying, get you here, and I think Icy Silophyte probably is the better one to put out. Now we'll put the Paraffin Thug anyway, because I want to. You know what? Getting you out here and getting you up here is going to get us more kills. We can do this, and we can drain you. Let's Entombed Explosive. We can also Flash Freeze you. We can drain. Let's put you up front as well. And then, yeah, we can drain you even more. And ideally, we find a way to hit the backliner. We can't, unfortunately. Oh, we can kill. We had a train steward. Now you're almost dying. Now you're dying. And now the backline unit is dying as well. Does mean, unfortunately, we don't have a fantastic setup for... That was not ideal. Let's drain. And yeah, there we go. Okay. So how are we doing? Okay, I guess. Let's use this. Members have melted, and we missed, but it's fine. Wicklash is not going to help at all. Ideally, they are killing. Yes, okay, good. Took some damage. How are you guys doing? Also not great. If we get rid of one of the backliners, that helps. And then use this and hit you. Yeah, not looking really that great right now. We can bring back a draft to do basically a kind of amount of damage, and we can drain you. Oh, that was really good. We're gonna do 50 damage, and then we'll lose. Not lose, we're gonna take a lot of damage here. Yeah, we're not playing this super well. Playing it slow, and we're taking lots of damage. Not a good look for winning this. Let's do removal. Let's remove 2 more train stewards. And not really anything else. Probably could have gone spell upgrades and even removed 2 train stewards, but I'm not apparently working at 100% right now, so it is what it is. Both of you guys up here. Both of you guys up here. And now we just need some damage. Harness the Titan. Hit ya. Drain ya. And we're good. Sap. Discard. And we can toss a drag up top here. We can drain you again. Let's use this. Let's use this. Let's drain you. And we can remove your burnout. Okay. Hit ya. Okay. Put you out there. Get rid of you guys. Hit ya and drain you. Okay. Members of the Melted. We can hit ya, bring back, drag for no reason, and drain you. Are we actually gonna kill these guys? Is a relevant question to ask. Killing one of them does not really do much. Draining you, hitting you like this, and are we gonna kill you? 37, yeah, we're probably gonna kill you. That's not looking that great. Nope, we're gonna die. So we have to redo that fight. Wow, we just have such a really crappy setup, I guess. Does not help that we have such low health units. I probably should not have taken both of them. I was a little bit greedy. Should have looked for better units to get. I can put them on the bottom floor with things in front. Maybe that's better. So maybe something like this. Get you. Titan's Gratitude. And it's Drain on one of them. And put you up front, you behind. Kill ya. Draft does not really do much. Let's just block a hit with the draft. And then we can't drain you anymore. But we can kill you pretty easily with one spell. That's also a spell we can use to kill you. Yeah. Let's do Ice Storm and Hope. Okay, that worked out really well. Drain. Probably drain you. Try to keep full health on our unit here. Let's block this. Another drag. Whiplash on the back one, and then kill ya. Cool. It's looking pretty good. We can double drain. Yeah, so we put Paraffin Thug out up top. Then we drain, hope that it hits, didn't hit, hope that it hits, didn't hit. But we're killing everything behind, and that should help out a lot on this floor. Yeah, we can double drain him again. Double drain. Hit ya. Now we're good. Okay, that took a lot longer. As I said, we're still not doing that great. We don't have such a consistent setup right now. There's probably something that they got that was really good that I'm missing, and that's what's killing me here. Let's do spell upgrades and heal. Double stack on... No, that's really good. -1 on Crushing Demise. Plus 10 damage on Ice Tornado. Let's reroll. Hold over on probably nothing here. -1 cost to Wicked Blaze. Plus 10 damage on Titan's Gratitude, I guess. I don't know. Let's start removing other cards we don't need. No, I think we're fine. Let's get into the fight. We'll skip the Concealed Caverns. Yeah, this is not my game so far. Get you up there, put you there. You and you. We can drain one of them. So get you in there. Get you in there. Hit you for 30. And then you... I think we drain... No, we can't drain. Put you up top. We're gonna take a bit of damage. That helps. We can Crypt Builder, kill off everything there, hit you, put a bomb in front, get you up there. Gonna take some damage here. But now we should be in a relatively better spot. Get you in the back, remove your stuff, drain you. I don't know how we're gonna do against Fel. We might just end up losing again. Ice and Pyre kills you. Drain on you, maybe? I think hitting you with this is quite important. And then let's drain... Oh man, that's unfortunate. Let's drain you. Alright. Ice and Pyre. Ice Storm. Titan's Gratitude. Now you're dying. Get you this. This. Ice and Pyre. Drain. Crushing Demise, Ice and Pyre, Drain, hit you like this. It's not good. It's really not good. I think we're dead here. Drain, Wicked Blaze, can bring back, I guess, the Baron. Yeah, I'm just dead. I'm gonna just lose. That's the deviation. Is you won and I lost. We can try to go for double drain, which might keep us alive. I doubt it though. Yeah, we lose. Okay, so I had a failed run. Ugh. So bad. Let me see how you did it. I skipped everything, and I think that was the problem. I was focused so much on just like taking what I had. You got... Where did you get the Pyre Stone housing? See, I also got the Sweeper, but I didn't get Quick. Ring 3? Man, that would have been helpful. I didn't even... Did you check? Was it like a concealed caverns, or was it just the trinket upgrade? Or like trinket options? Because I completely skipped basically all of that kind of stuff, which I think was a huge failure on my part. Yeah, that would have made a huge difference. Being able to get quick on the isocylophyte would have been really good. Votivaries, also good for blocking. I should have taken capacity early as well. That was also my mistake. If I'd taken capacity, then I could have put units in front of the Rectiflicker and the Wickless Baron. But okay. So I DQ'd from the last fight. Let me upgrade this, or update the scores. Upgrade the scores. Update the scores. So I run failed. You got, and you were way ahead of me in terms of speed anyway. 1643. Currently gold, but we need to see how it shakes out in the end with Sinus. But I think I will not make it. In order for me to make it, Sinus would have to, no, wait, hold on. Sinus would have to fail both runs, I think. Or get bronze. He'd have to fail one and then get bronze in the other in order for me to qualify. So, let's get into the last, what I probably only have time for one, because I'm taking way too long with daily challenges. I need to start playing through them faster so that we're not, because I want to continue my win streak, but I want to also do my show-off builds. Okay, so what are we doing now? We're doing a showcase build, the Emberdrain package build. We'll do it again on Covenant 25. We're going to keep the googly eyes so that we don't count this towards our overall setup. So yesterday we did the Melting Remnant, the reinforced Burn Bright build, where you take Burn Bright, Rector Flicker, and then you... on top of all of that, you're adding Paraffin Enforcer, Burnout Extenders, and your whole scaling is with Rage via Paraffin Enforcer. So now we're going to do the Emberdrain package build. So we're going to only reroll until we get at least one Emberdrain card. This is something that a lot of new players struggle with, is knowing how to play the Emberdrain package. So I thought it'd be good to show off. Okay, we start with a Void Binding. There are 4 Emberdrain cards available. The 4 Emberdrain cards. What? Oh, I put uncommon. I meant to put Umbra. Are Immortal Trade, Perils of Production, Void Binding, and Furnace Tap. And all of them scale to a certain extent at the cost of having Emberdrain. So how do you make this work? The first thing is Void Binding and Furnace Tap are pretty critical to making these builds work because they are the best scalers of them. Then what you want in addition is some way of getting Ember even when you are Ember drained, or removing all Ember costs from all your cards. So the ways you can do that is, 1, you can have Perils of Production. You can get holdover on it. That's a guaranteed 3 Ember per turn, no matter how much Ember Drain you have, as long as there's a unit to play it on. Other ways you can do it is you can get, where is it? Excavation Eruption is not really a good one you can do. It's Mind Collapse. So Mind Collapse gives you Ember. And Excavated Embers give you Ember, even if you start at 0. So you need some way out of these cards to generate Ember, or you have to reduce all of your cards to 0 cost so that you can play them even when you are Ember drained. So as we started off with already a Void Binding, now we check, you preferably want a Monstrous Penumbra, and you're not really wanting to gorge too much. We didn't get it. You can still play it without Gorge Penumbra. The main reason why you want, or not Gorge, with Monstrous Penumbra, the main reason why you want Monstrous Penumbra is because of the trample effect. because all the Emberdrain cards typically increase damage or they grant multi-strike, and then you want to stack that on a unit that can do the most for you, and monsters per number is going to be the best one for that. So I'm going to re-roll because I think it's not mandatory, but it certainly makes it harder when you don't. I hate how the menu does not allow you until that you've seen the mutator. Okay, we have an Emberdrain card we can use. Let's check again for monstrous. We have it, and we'll take the Pyre Wall. That allows us to take some early trials without getting so punished. Spikes is fine. In fact, Spikes is fine because the Emberdrain card that we have right now is Lifesteal. And Lifesteal makes it much easier for us to deal with these cards here. So let's put a Train Steward up here. Get a Morsel out. Even more Lifesteal is just fine, although it's then gonna end up just killing the Priest. And then we get the Imp out there just to be able to kill a Collector if one shows up. We got lucky there. Here I think it's actually better to just get the Molting Imp in there. We still have one more Lifesteal. I didn't realize that you were going to survive like that, but it's fine. Just get you here, get an Ember, and ideally we get more Lifesteal to kill the boss with. We did. So now the boss is dead. We can kill the backliner as well to save even more health, and play it like this. Oh, that's right. You're removing the damage shield, and then we actually would have been fine. We would have taken 12, but we have armor. Good, so easy first fight, and we want any Emberdrain related cards, or we need an enabler, and Mind Collapse is a good enabler. We just need to increase the damage on it in order for it to work. Vent can be okay, but I think in this setup I'm more focused on just getting pure focus on these Emberdrain cards. Let's see what Umbra unit we get, I think, because I would rather upgrade the spells. We really need to get plus extra on the Mind Collapse. Holdover on it as well will help us a lot. We can start minusing the cost of other things. Since we are likely to get a Gorge unit, I'll do that, and then ideally we get, we didn't unfortunately get extra damage yet, but I'm going to make these Shade Splitters free so that we can take a Gorge unit later on and still be able to stack on that Gorge unit. Yeah, we should be fine with this. Again, if they make it to the Pyre, we do have some buffer with the armor. But the fact that we have Emberdrain and that we can just burst all these guys out right now makes that a little bit less of an issue for us. Shred our units, we can get the Collectors. We can double Immortal Trade right now. Put you out here. And let's reduce some spike damage. We can also reduce the healing. And this is looking really good for us. So now these Shade Splitters are free, which is going to help us. Let's see if we get damage shield. It's probably fine, although the Emberdrain is really more useful for us. We actually can play some cards, which is surprising. Let's burst you out. Not that it really matters because we can't play these out anyway, and just hit you. So that was good. The Lifesteal is helping tremendously with the amount of damage we're putting out. Space Prism, another 0 cost that can allow us to play units on the same floor as Penumbra. And I think we skip all this. None of these are really good Gorge units. We could Gorge up a Steelworker, but that's kind of weird. I think we just skip, and ideally we get a Gorge unit on the next floor. We still need to get extra damage on the Mind Collapse. This is where we can get a Gorge unit. Overgorger. That's a Gorge unit. And start each with a Morsel. Although that does mean we can't play Penumbra out directly at the first turn. But I think it's still going to be better. Which means we have to take Capacity twice. Shroud Spike is extremely useful with Overgorger. Especially early. So we have Overgorger as our kind of scaling, in addition to having Penumbra, who's going to do big burst damage. Seems like a pretty good setup. So we can already start with Penumbra up front here if we increase the space, which I will do. We can then put Overgorger on this floor to already start stacking him up. We can get rid of you and torch you. We did lose one Morsel Miner, which is sad, but inevitable sometimes. Let's get you out here. Let's use a Shade Splitter on... You know, let's wait, actually. Let's pick off this backliner, because you're doing just fine. We can Shroud Spike this unit just to get him... Oh, we can't fit him anyway. Okay, we do put him down here. Now the Overgorger is starting to get stacked. We really want multi-strike on it and probably health, but in the end he's not going to be tanking. He's tanking right now because we need him to grow, but later on the goal is okay, so let's Emberdrain, Torch, Mind Collapse, Shade Splitter, and Train Steward. The goal is that we put him behind a tank like Penumbra at the end. We can Mind Collapse. I think we Mind Collapse you. We Molting Imp. We can Torch the Bomb. And Immortal Trade again to keep our Penumbra nice and healthy. Unfortunately, we can't gain anything out of this yet. Next turn, though, we will be at 2 Emberdrain, so we will be able to play it. So it's worth using now. Not that it mattered. We are not quite killing you. Let's see what Shade Splitter we get. Blocking a hit here does not do anything because we're still life stealing. Getting one behind doesn't do anything, so we are going to do this. And Mind Collapse does not help us in any way. So let's get Train Stewards up top now, just for the hope that somehow we're able to do more damage. Now we might end up chump blocking with... Gem Trove is actually really good here. Does it make sense to put a Shade Splitter up top? Actually, that makes sense. We put Shade Splitter here. Then we use Gem Trove. Then we stack up this particular Train Steward. Torch you. Now we will be able to take 2 free hits. Ish. We can kind of take 2 hits to our Pyre. Let's get a health. Nope. But we can block a hit, which is something. Getting 15 more damage. Reduce him down so that he's 80. And, I mean, this doesn't really matter. But getting down to 80 means that it's going to take 4 hits. The first hit doesn't do any damage to our Pyre. Second hit does 3 damage to our Pyre. 18 extra damage. So we're going to take 21 damage. We'll be about half of our Pyre health at the end. 19. So not great, not awful. There's Furnace Tap. That's the other Emberdrain enabler, or Emberdrain card. We cannot play Shadow Siege. We don't have any enablers for him right now. So we'll skip. And it's fine. We already have a scaling unit. We need capacity. Yes, we need capacity because we need to be able to play our Penumbra on the first turn. And we can't right now because of the morsel miner that's showing up. Unless we upgrade our capacity. I think it is unit upgrades now. Although we do need to get... Yeah, actually it is still spells. The priority right now is to get Furnace Tap to be free. Or at least permafrosted. Maybe we'd make Gem Trove -2. Permafrost Furnace Tap. And then we... Oh, there's the double stack! It's painful. But let's minus cost on the Gem Trove again. It's okay. Let's get Monstrous. And... Oh, we could have gotten it with the coins from this one. That was a mistake. Because double stacked Furnace Tap is insane. We maybe have another chance at it, but it's really insane on Penumbra. For an artifact, I think we're okay here. As soon as we play the Furnace Tap, we're in good shape. Killing all the units. We can already kill, except that it happened to be the wrong floor. But we can kill you like this. And make a big... I guess we're making a big Molting Imp. That's fine. We will use this just to keep it in our hand. Like that. And the fact that it's doing 10 damage is like actually really good. Shade Splitter, get you in there. We can already start stacking Immortal Trades because we have Mind Collapse now upgraded. Ideally we get Furnace Tap relatively soon. We didn't yet, but we can kill off this guy here. I think it's worth increasing the space there in order to be able to play out more units there. Let's increase your health and just toss you out to die. There's the other Mind Collapse. Get you out. Continue to grow the Overgorger. Pick off. And let's make sure... Yeah, okay, we have to anyway. I was gonna say, let's make sure that we're actually being able to kill this guy with Mind Collapse. Where is my Furnace Tap? Holy cow, it's at the bottom of my deck. Train Steward, Train Steward. Torch, Mind Collapse, Torch. Still don't have it. Let's put out you. Get you to kill all of them. You're gonna still put a lot of garbage in our deck, which is unfortunate. Nothing to be done. And we have nothing to Mind Collapse now. But we still will do this. And we Mind Collapse you just for damage. Yeah, you're dying. Furnace Tap, please. Please, Furnace Tap. We did not get the Furnace Tap. We will get it next turn. Oh, you're dead anyway. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, that was stressing me out. We ended up getting it. We would have been able to kill him anyway because the Mind Collapse on the next floor, but that was really stressful. Jackstrips is okay. I don't know if it was worth the trial, but it's okay. Ember Cache is great. That's another way to enable Ember when we are out. Blazing Bolts is also really good, though. Or Cannibalize. No, I think it's Ember Cache. I don't think we skip all that. Cool. So let's still do spells because we really want. We have the permafrost already. We want a -1 on more Shade Splitters. We can put more damage onto torches. It's not great, but it's not awful. Double stack. Dang it. We can consume remove it. There's a pretty good chance we're able to play it more than once. Because we just need to get one Ember Cache, and we can have it with Permafrost. Let's continue to minus cost there, and let's wait. Get rid of Train Stewards. Yeah, it just means we have to save our excavated embers for exactly when we draw Furnace Tap. Or not draw it, but when it's been permafrosted. Can we survive healing, units healing? I don't think so, unless we get an early Furnace Tap. If you survive all the way to the top, you're going to do 24 damage. I think we're okay. The reason why we're okay is these guys just die. They die to the jack strips. So I think it's fine. We just need to be able to get some damage on them at all, or upgrade our Penumbra. Our Penumbra is actually going to grow by default due to the Morsel Miner. You out, and we have the Ember Cache Blade. So he's already got 85. They're all dead. Okay, this is where it starts to get a little tricky. We really need to get Furnace Tap fairly quickly. Yeah, Ember is fine. Let's see what else we get first. We can put a damage shield on him. Yeah, we definitely need more damage on him. More damage on you. And just let you guys die. That's fine. Try to reduce the shields on you. This guy is probably going to make it. I don't think there's any way we're killing him before. I cannot play Immortal Trade yet. We are going to get most of his armor off though, and that is pretty good. Let's get you down here as well. Just get you guys out. So we will wait on the Emberdrain. Now we have Furnace Tap. Furnace Tap, actually we could play it on him instead for the first turn to kill this unit. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll keep it on you for now. And later on we'll play a second one on Penumbra. Get both of them out. Well, we're going to have a lot of Ember next turn. Hit you for 10. Doesn't really do much, but now you're in a good position. There's an Excavated Ember, which is really good with Shroud Spike. Giving you lots of damage shield. So he'll be able to kill the boss, absolutely. He's got 8 damage shield. He'll have 7 by the time the boss gets up there. So the boss won't get any lifesteal, and he'll be doing 180 damage per turn. Perfectly okay with that setup here. Let's Excavated Ember, Excavated Ember. I think Immortal Trade just kills him. Oh, it's so close. Torch. Mind Collapse. That's actually okay though. That means that there's no, actually we won't be able to Gorge because the Gorge happens after, and he would kill them anyway. So yeah, cool. So we have pretty good scaling. Okay, that's fine. Skip and skip. We need to trim out the torches to make it more likely we get the Furnace Taps earlier. Now I think it's a good time for us to upgrade the Overgorger. Draw a card is very important. We don't have very much card draw. Multi-strike is exactly what we wanted. And then I think just extra health to keep him alive a little bit longer. We don't want large stone on him. It'll make him too big. We could put damage shield onto the Morsel Master. In case there are sweep units, then we are able to kill them off decently. Okay, so we really need to have the minus space on the middle or top floor. Or I'm sad. Okay, good. Good. Now we can put you out and kill everything here. I think we just take 5 damage to our armor. We can even fit another Shade Splitter and grow this guy real big, real fast. That should be the only time we have to take that damage. This is a fantastic turn for a Shroud Spike. So we should never have to get garbage in our deck other than what Fel puts in there right now. And we hopefully can address that with Mind Collapses, but we'll see how it goes. Play you out. Put you up front. And then just hit you with a Mind Collapse. Seems okay. Mind Collapse you. Let's do this first. Then we Mind Collapse you. Giving you more damage seems good. Double health here. Wow, we have a lot of morsels. Put you up here. And we can torch twice. This is looking really good. Just need that Furnace Tap. There it is. We can still play it because we can get Ember back with the Mind Collapse. Play you out, Immortal Trade, and give you extra damage shield, or yeah, extra damage shield and damage. Looking really good. Okay, do we want to play these yet? I don't believe so. Let's pick off you. Well, it doesn't really matter who we pick off here. Just need to pick off somebody. Well, do we play them? There's still one out there. Maybe it's worth, in case we get a decent card. We did not get a decent card. Let's still stack Emberdrain. And then let's just put lots of damage onto Fel. By lots of damage, I mean 8 damage onto Fel. Okay, Mind Collapse. To get rid of the Penance, Immortal Trade, Double Shade Splitter. And there's basically, I think, no chance. Oh man, that's a lot of Ember that we can't unfortunately take advantage of yet. Yeah, I still think we're going to be fine here. We can stack you up even more. And that is a lot of scaling damage on Overgorger. A good time for an Excavated Ember. We can Furnace Tap, give you more damage shield, put you guys up front, and then Mind Collapse here. Wait, why play Mind Collapse there? For fun. Enjoyment. I mean, we were gonna win. The Overgorger had so much damage anyway, but it probably is more optimal to not play it. Another Forever Consumed? I don't think we need it. No, that's right. It does take up one of our draws. Would have been better to not. But you can see how this deck works. So I think it's a good showcase of how powerful these Emberdrain cards are when you combine them together and you build your deck around it. We can remove 2 Train Stewards. We can now, what to duplicate? Is it, I don't think it's the Furnace Tap. Is it the Furnace Tap? I think Furnace, oh, the nice thing about it is that it does permafrost. It permafrost and then it just stays in the deck. Compared to Ember Cache, we're gonna get way too much Excavated Embers if we just do Ember Cache. I think it's okay because they stay in your deck until you can play them. We definitely want Monstrous 3. And we have +1 draw because of our Relic. I think we're in really good shape here. We don't... Oh, actually, Spell Shield becomes a problem with Mind Collapse being our main way of generating Ember. But I think we can still risk it. We're killing off the Emberdrain unit in the first turn already. We can already put out Overgorger, give him another 2. And I don't think we are going to... Oh crap, forgot about that. I don't think we're going to do the Emberdrain yet. Having 1 is fine, it still allows us to play a lot of cards. Morsel Master. We can actually Torch and Mind Collapse you. And then we want... We don't need more space now. We can play 2 units there. Let's put more space with Penumbra. Oh, Mind Collapse didn't have enough damage. That was the problem. I think it's an okay time. Well, is it? Let's see what Shade Splitters we get. Let's not Emberdrain then. Let's give you Damage Shield. You will survive the hit. We can Mind Collapse to get more Ember, not that it matters. To remove Damage Shield, doesn't honestly... Oh, actually there's 2 Damage Shield per. That was a mistake. I think Lifesteal is better on you than Damage Shield right now. And as I said, I'm not going to play it because I want to still have some Ember next turn in case we draw a Furnace Tap. We did not, which is sad, but it's life sometimes. Let's put you out, get some damage. We can put you out again. Get Excavated Ember. I can't believe we're getting both Furnace Taps in the bottom of our deck. But luckily, we're going to have Ember enough to play both of them, so we're actually not in a bad spot. Almost enough to play both of them. Let's at least play one of them to kill almost everything. And... Torch, Mind Collapse. And then we just hold on to this until we get an Excavated Ember. Hey, look, we got an Excavated Ember. Now we can play another one. Excavated Ember only gives 2. Why did I think it gave 3? My mistake. We could have played that much better. It's fine, because I was always planning to Shroud Spike for Ember, and then play the Mind Collapse, or then play the Furnace Tap. That was always in the plan. I thought that was clear for everybody, right? We were always going to do it that way. Okay, sorry. You're almost dying. That's good news. Can we keep you alive? No, but we can get a... Oh, we can kill you. There you go. Unfortunately, we can't kill you, which is too bad. Alright. I don't think another Ember Cache. I think that's too much Ember Cache. Because our draw's already struggling. Dark Deal's interesting, but I don't think it makes sense. Same with Inflame. And we just go all in on this Emberdrain set. And what do we need now? Honestly, not a whole lot. Unit upgrades are set. Spell upgrades, we could reduce the cost of a lot of spells. Get Permafrost or double stack. Oh, you can't double stack Shroud Spike, but you could. I think we are going to go spells. I think we'll probably get Permafrost on Shroud Spike, minus the cost of this other Shade Splitter. Let's see what trinkets we get. Don't want sketches because we can put them in the wrong order. Hell's Banners is an Ember enabler. So Hell's Banners, because of the morsels, if we play out one morsel and it's duplicated, that will be enough to give us 3 Ember. So that gets around all of the Emberdrain that we have. I don't think getting from the unit starting with Rage is worth it. In that case, I'm actually okay getting a 3rd Furnace Tap, because we should have 3 Ember guaranteed every turn almost. Is that right? Or do we do... No, Shroud Spike actually. Shroud Spike would be better, because then we can scale up the Overgorger even more. Do we want to hold over anything else? I don't think so. I think it's just minusing the cost of this torch, and then removing a whole bunch of cards. Yeah, primarily these torches are bad. We can get rid of 3 of them, I think, which will help our draw quite a lot. Cool. We cannot, unfortunately, consume the last one, but it's fine. I think we're in really good shape here, right? So we have scaling with Furnace Taps. We now get all the Ember we need between the Hell's Banners and the Mind Collapse. So we can put Penumbra up front, killing everything. We can put Morsel Master here in preparation. We can Molting Imp to make that Molting Imp real swole. And we can even reduce some damage a little bit. Okay. Let's get Overgorger out. We're a little bit sad that we can't put any morsels out yet, but that will come. Okay, now we have both. We have a lot of permafrosted cards, which is good, gives us a lot of options later on. Now we can get Ember. And let's see what other one we get. If it's a Rubble Morsel, then I will Shroud Spike it now, which then I can use to double Furnace Tap the Penumbra. Or alternatively, I can get an insane amount of stacks right now. And you might say, why would we do this? Well, I think it's to make you even stronger. No, we can torch one. We can Molting Imp up here to save damage. I think we just let one of them take the hit. And then we Furnace Tap, Molting Imp up front. And we're in a really good spot right now. So we can double Shade Splitter. There's our Mind Collapse already. We can... Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter. But I want to keep it in my hand. Or do I? Do I care about having Mind Collapse? Might be important for some turns. Gives us more Ember. And I would rather you keep the damage shield and just really beat on Seraph. Now we need to deal some Mortal Trades to get life back onto Penumbra. Then we can give you another Furnace Tap. Give you an Immortal Trade. Mind Collapse. Gem Trove. I think giving you health is good. Give you more damage, and we'll just save the state of Shade Splitter. This is looking really strong, right? So we have a pretty insane setup. Oh, all of that went away, but it's okay. Let's see what we get here. 2. Mortal Trade. Furnace Tap. Let's see what else we get. Another Shade Splitter. I think I want you guys up here. You have 3. You're gonna lose half it anyway. Let's put it up here. That's fine. And we can save and then just blast this guy. Doesn't really matter. How we doing? We're killing him. Now we're really killing him. And in case that wasn't enough killing him, let's really kill him. give you another one, and another one. Cool. So that is the Emberdrain package. The only card the two cards we didn't have were Perils of Production, which we could have put Perils of Production in place of Mind Collapse, and the Void Binding. But that in general is how you get Emberdrain to work. You get everything else cost reduced, or you find a way to generate Ember, and that allows you to play, especially Furnace Tap. Either Furnace Tap or Void Binding are pretty necessary for the scaling. Furnace Tap's better because it can't be cleansed. So yeah, that will be it for us today. We don't have enough time, unfortunately, to do another Covenant 25 run. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. That is the Monster Train Daily Show. As mentioned, I will be doing another video, a kind of best builds video using these builds that I've been showcasing, one per clan. I'll be putting that out on Sunday. And the video versions of these are now showing up on my new channel, Never Nathaniel Plus, where I'm putting all of the full runs, and then I'm going to put more curated content onto the standard Never Nathaniel channel. So, name of the day has been Nate. You can also call me Nathan, but please never call me Nathaniel, and I will see you guys in the next stream.